Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I would like to welcome you to episode 25 of this Let's Play Brexit Britain. In the last episode, the British Empire expanded somewhat. Oh, no, that's the wrong word. It did not expand. It simply reacquired formerly lost colonies. In fact, some of the largest land masses in the world were regained for the glory of the British. So we have got the Free American Empire, Unitary Canada, and now this chunk of America as well, are all ours. So we have a huge industrial and population group gained over there, which is fantastic. We were then thinking about launching an attack on Mexico. However, oh no, Mexico is not. It's actually democratic. For some reason, I was thinking that Mexico was fascist, but it's not. So what I'm thinking of doing is invading Mexico, taking that land as well. And we also need to start thinking about reclaiming some other wayward colonies, such as Australia and New Zealand, back to our control. And actually, I think that Germany and the like would have far less problem with us taking over these guys than they would if we went after Mexico. Well, Mexico is completely neutral with everyone except for Norway and Sweden, whom they quite like. Venezuela is friendly with, the entire world, because most of the world is now fascist. And in fact, Australia is hostile. Oh no, that's to us, not to Germany. I'm just very worried that we might accidentally kick off the next phase of this war. And I'd kind of like to lock down some of these territories so I don't need to garrison them. No, I think we are going to prepare a fight for Australia. I think I'm not going to need too many troops to do it. Australia having, 15 divisions. New Zealand, 5 or 6. Alright, so what we're going to do then is we're going to drop our tanks and our marines off in Australia, or one of these naval bases, to hit Australia. And yeah, that should be good. So, marines. New naval action. Do any of these have a decent level? 3, 1, 1, 3, 1, 3, 3, 6. So you can go from there. And most of the populated areas are down here, aren't they? Let's go straight for Melbourne with you. Let's have another one. And from here to Canberra, or just outside of, like so. And then another one, which will go from here to Melbourne, no, to Sydney. And then one last one from here and there's 2 victory points left to here. Then one more from, no, not there. Screw it, we'll go from there to here. Don't think that one worked. 4. Says one there already. Singapore then. Oh, I see the problem. Right, I hadn't actually pressed enter yet. And then this one goes from Singapore to here. Enter. And that should be all of that. And then once we have those, then we can start sending in the tanks. And the tanks can start out in Hawaii, I think. Let's have you drive down to there. Now, are all of you assigned to just one of these missions? I bet you are, because that always seems to happen. Yep, you are. Alright then, so we're going to grab... How many of them are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, roughly 5 in each. Five. And 1, 2, there. Right, off you go. You are all on your way to your locations. It's going to take you 7 days to prepare, that's good. Where are they right now? Over there, okay. And you are sailing off, excellent. You guys are preparing there. Because I would very much like to just basically push my way down here into Colombia and then from there spread out. I was actually having a look around before I started recording this episode. And Brazil has a surprising amount of industry, actually. They're actually quite industrially strong. Manpower, they must be suffering a bit, because they don't have many divisions, but they have a lot of industry. Quite surprising. Argentina's not badly off either. But they're all quite weak compared to me, and I am not building anything. I could be. What level rockets are you? We could do more rockets there. And then oil? No, we don't need oil. I think just more military factories so we can continue producing lots of good stuff. And yes, I would like some more radar there. You guys are all covered. Falklands, that's where I want more radar. I think everywhere else is pretty well covered too. And we still have 3 places. Interesting. I legitimately don't know what to build. I think I can really just start converting some. No, that's the wrong way around. That's how you do it. So we're shifting everything over here to military. An interface I've never had to use before. How quaint. There we go. Then everything in the Americas will be on military production. Or in my part of America. I don't know what the Americans are doing. We are rather short on convoys. Yes, I can see that. Let's start producing some more then, eh? Let's stop you. Oh, yes, okay. Something big's happening. Maybe. It's getting kind of lagalicious. No, apparently not. Okay, so we are building even more convoys. British Raj has built rather a large army in the interim. Can't say I disapprove. All of those armies will, of course, be of good use in any upcoming wars. Brooke, I want you guarding the US. At least the coast. if you would be so kind. Do I want to bother defending that coast? Because, yeah, I do. It's fine. Right, where are you? You are still on the move. You have no other orders. Good. How about you guys? Where are you? Why aren't you travelling? The top 4. You're supposed to be allocated to the top order, which is this one. Which launches from Singapore, right? Yes. So why aren't you going to Singapore? You're out there? Oh, probably because of the lack of convoys. Had a guess. Oh well, if we launch with 4 too few Marines, then we launch with 4 too few Marines. Really? Nope, you can sail there. Well, as soon as you're at sea, I'm shifting you to go into Singapore. There you go. Ha! Can't beat me that easily. Aluminium and chromium. Very well. Germany. And chromium. Oh, we're giving Germany a lot of factories. How are you guys doing? You are still on the way. Oh, you know what I can do? I can just tell you to garrison Hawaii, and then you will all appear over there. Haha! Cunning. Like a fox. No, Venezuela, I do not want you to join us. You have a long way to go. Literally the other side of the world. Oh well. At least with the Marines here in Australia, this is where all the islands and stuff are in the Pacific. Werewolf guerrillas. That is the end of our land doctrine, I believe. It is indeed. Let's get the level 4 destroyer then. Can't believe how many convoys we're using, that's insane. And we have civilian factories available once again. Minotaur class, that's the level 4 cruiser. Excellent. Let's start on submarines then, so we can start starving the Germans if it comes to that. And AA. Let's start adding AA over here, because this is an area that we will likely actually defend. That area, meh. That probably would. And coastal forts. All across here. This is just in preparation for a war with Germany, which I'm fairly sure is coming at some point. We're using a much smaller army in Australia, so I can't see problems with supply. Well, not to the same extent as over there. The other thing I could do... Oh no, I can't because I don't own the land. I was going to say the other thing I could do is build some more land forts in India. That wouldn't earn us anything. It would not benefit us. Are we fortifying Ireland? I hope we are. Actually, not Isle of Man. I'll double check in a minute. This should keep our civilian factories busy for quite a while. quite amazed at how quick it was to convert these factories. Does it tell me how much it will cost? No. Ah, 2,000, 6,000. Alright. Continue. Tanks are going to be in position before anyone else. No, they're here already. Okay, that's not bad. I stand corrected. And then the last 4 are over there. Okay, cool. In the meantime, Raj, I would like to request all of your troops. In fact, I'm just going to do that for all of my puppets. All 5 of you. All 14 of you. Siam, because I have not forgotten you this time. 6 of you. Persia. Iraq. And then finally, oh no, not finally, haha, USA and Canada, which has nothing. Alright, and then of all of these troops, do I still have a training group? I do. What is your objective right now? Let's garrison like that area. And then let's grab, whoops, one of you, put you in the training army, grab the training army, all of you, except for the ones who are not actually done training, which would be you. And then we add you to Brook. Oops. Must remember to hold down shift. In fact, yeah, time can just go on. It's fine. Good number of troops here. Jolly good. Ooh, loads of heavy tanks. Someone's building a lot of those. I approve. Tanks are good. Raj. I wonder how many factories you have built now. These are the South Africans. Wow, America is building like entirely motorized. Huh, okay. Oh no, not quite. And then the South Africans. Regardless, you're all going to need training. Except for the police forces. You lot. Training group. Off you go. Except of course you immediately go up there. I need to take down Turkey. You know what? That's what we're going to do. We are going to put a border with Turkey. With an objective to take that, and that will almost certainly drag us into a war against Germany because I'm fairly sure that they are allied. And you will need a commander. Slim sounds good. Oh no, Slim's a 24. You need a field marshal. Percival, congratulations. Right, and we did have a bunch of stuff done. Still working on that. Alright, begin on the logistics company. And nuclear reactors. I haven't actually started building any of those. Alright, the Marines in position. Right, naval superiority, of course. Okay, attack fleet. Oh man, this is going to be painful. You'll need to take all of that. We'll have the carriers around here. Here. One, two, three. Attack fleet, let's do that again. You will be patrolling 1, 2, 3. And then finally, India fleet, which for this is technically Indonesia fleet, doing that. Go. Signal Company 3, more initiative. Start Signal 4 then. Oh, that's the end of the game. Right, it ends in 49. So you don't actually get the next tier of jets unless you research them ahead of time, I guess. In that case, we won. Our strength was a lot higher than that of the Axis. Hooray! Go us! Apparently we're second, but I'm going to guess that's behind Germany. Oh no, total... Really, the USA is still first? They have a higher air score than us? No way. We shattered their air force. Can I still click on stuff? No. Irritating. Divisions, Germany. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. Navy? Really? The What? Oh, done by number of fleets as opposed to number of ships. Well, yeah, I'm just a little more efficient. Air forces? Don't tell me that's done by... that's air superiority. Oh, okay. So air force is what you have deployed. I don't have many deployed. I have a whole bunch in reserve, though. Industry? Yeah, Germany was thrashing us on that. And land score also thrashing us. And yet, overall, we were first. So I would call that a victory. So thank you very much for watching. Oh, I can do a continue. Oh, screw that, we're continuing. Haha! So technically we've won, but I want this war against Germany because I think it will be kind of interesting. It'd be a bit of a hard slog, but whatever. Right, are you guys in position? You're in position. We need to wait for naval superiority. We are getting some more synthetics done. As soon as the navies arrive. Wrong icon. One of the navies has arrived. I think that was India. Oh right, our convoys are still busy, aren't they? Speaking of which, who are these guys joining? Attack fleet, carrier, carrier. Carrier. Okay, that's... oh no. You should be going to the carrier fleet. And in fact, you are cruiser 3. All of you can be upgraded. That was a destroyer. So, destroyer 4 goes to carrier fleet. And let's actually start light cruiser 4 goes to carrier fleet. Then another light cruiser 4 goes to the attack fleet. Alright, good stuff. Now are we ready? Are you kidding me? I need that bit too. Fine. Submarines. No, that is not submarines. You're not submarines. Patrol. You can't reach. Oh, yes, you can. Ah. Never mind. Whatevs. So that means I need to start fabricating. Bismarck. Whatever. How long? Ugh, months. In that case, can I rejig my fleets at all? Philippine bit is not required. So yes, we can rejig. Attack fleet. Let's start with you. You patrol. One. No. Attack fleet. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. Carrier fleet. 1, 2, 3. Then India fleet does this bit in here. India fleet. 1, 2, 3. That should be everything, I think. Solomon Sea. Oh, for goodness sake. Submarines. Solomon Sea. There we go. As soon as they arrive, we have time. We are, after all, just fabricating the claim at the moment. We can also modify the government a little bit. Do we need to? Don't need either of those. Don't need any of these either. Can't go to total mobilization. Go to free. No, we don't need the research. How much are we actually selling? We would save quite a lot of aluminium and oil. Yeah, let's reduce our trade law slightly. We'll go from export to limited. That should mean that we have a bunch more stuff. So I don't need to import any more aluminium. Don't need to import any more oil, although no, we don't need to. You guys are free to export it to someone else if you wish and get some actual civilian factories for it. And steel. I need to import almost nothing. Chromium. I don't need to import any. Steel, USA, can you send me any? Let's stop importing from Germany. Start importing from the US. Okay, good. And like that, we are now self-sufficient. And screw the rest of the world. How long? 2 months. Did the submarines ever arrive? Not yet. Whence are they? Don't know. Oh, I know what I've forgotten to do. Are you guys actually training? You are. Okay. You actually lost a whole bunch of experience for some reason. You may as well train for a bit then. Actually, are there any updates I want to do to my infantry divisions? Now that we have some more support companies. Like we can do logistics and we can do signals. We could give you self-propelled artillery. Soft attack 72, hard attack 1, soft attack 54, hard attack 2, defense 15, breakthrough. Defense is a negative, breakthrough is a negative. More supply use, more armor. Piercing. Oh, are these actual direct comparisons between them? I have a feeling they are. So if we did that. Yeah, you do actually contribute breakthrough, just not as much as the other thing. Well, that's okay. And I was in the process, I believe, of shifting these out to become mechanized anyway, wasn't I? I still have a bunch in storage. And I have an absolute ton of that in storage. So how's this looking? Yeah, loads. So we have now fully mechanized our infantry. Now the question is, do I want more artillery or not? We'll save that, it's fine. And the other thing I can do actually is I can create a better variation of that artillery, or the modern tank. I'm going to go with the... Don't actually remember how good my modern tanks are. I mean, I'm sure they're amazing, but I'm sure they could also still be better. And what about the self-propelled artillery? Really? We have no variation of this? Alright, well this is what we're changing then. And that means you can start building the SPG Mark 1s, which I'm sure will be even better. $150 soft attack, 3 hard attack. Excellent. Alright, continue. Those are weight plus 0.05. These are weight plus 1, so they are heavier. They would require more convoys, but that's not really a problem. Amphibious attack minus 3.4. So no, we don't want those. We're already at the 20 weight. You're still at 20 weight, good. You are at 20 weight, good. Motorized division. Do I even have any of you? No. Might as well just cancel the template then. Mountaineer divisions. You're kind of like special forces, well, I've hardly used any. I'll just use Marines for my special forces instead. So it's only really those divisions that I require. Excellent. Well, on that note, we will end this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you're enjoying this series, then please do hit that like button. And if you're excited to see the war against Germany, which I promise you will break out at some point, I just want to take back as much of the world before that happens as possible. If you haven't done so already, please do consider subscribing as well. It really tremendously helps the channel out if you do so, so thank you. And if you have any tips or advice for me, then please do leave a comment in the section below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.